Today is Women's Equality Day. The League of Women Voters traditionally marks this day, but we do remember that although it marked women's equality, not all women in the US got the vote at that point. It was mainly white women. But we still mark Women's Equality Day as a great beginning point for equality for all women. We feel this year that much of what we had is being rolled back. There are many services that everybody needs, but that affect women in particular, and services connected with health, with public welfare, with reproductive health, reproductive rights, and democracy itself. And we are concerned, and it was for that reason that we thought that most of our League members are saying, well, what are we doing? There is much action that we are taking to keep our democracy alive, to educate voters. That's at the centre of our work. But also we take a stand on issues, and we contact our representatives at local, at state and at national level. The League does this. And we wanted an opportunity to bring our members together to say something, but we will follow this with a meeting where we will talk about more action.
We are in a very different time than we've ever been before. The League is a non-partisan organization, and we never take sides with one party or the other, but we definitely stand up for issues, and we feel our democracy is under attack right now.
My involvement with the League and my passion for working with the League is very much about voter education. We strive to be very non-partisan and unbiased as a source of information for voters to really make their own choices about what's right for them and their families. The guide is both an online and a print guide that we create every year during the election cycles. For the November elections, we generally do a printed guide for the greater Kalamazoo area that will cover the local races, and our goal is really about just voter education. We ask the candidates that are running for office in our area nonpartisan questions and print their responses. There are some ground rules about the response. They can't, say anything like libelous or slanderous or use profanity or things like that. So we do reserve an editing right. But our goal is to really be a vehicle in which candidates can communicate directly to voters.
At this point, all we can do is take care of our own community. And so you need to have a say in our libraries, in our schools, in our city and county commissions. All politics is local, so get involved in your local politics.
There are elections coming up in November for the City Commission and Mayor of Kalamazoo, for the City Council and Mayor of Portage, and also for the City Commission of Parchment.
We found that young people are not as interested in voting as older people, and we need them to remember how important voting is, and they feel like their vote doesn't count. And we need to just remind them that every vote counts, and a few hundred votes can make a huge difference in an election. So we want everybody that should legally be able to vote, we want them to be able to vote, whether that's through the mail or through early voting or any way they need.